Welcome to the Valley Girl Dish. I'm Abby Testerberg, the co-owner of Dish in the Spoon Cafe, and our co-host today is Val Lundgren, the owner of Karma Gifts. Val is one of my best friends and also a neighboring business to mine. And today we're going to be making her wonderful, amazing, super simple toffee bars. The only problem with it is you have to wait 24 hours to eat them, but it's well worth it. So she's going to walk us through how to make them. They're great for treats for your kids. They're great for when you have people over. They're just absolutely phenomenal. So we're going to have a good time making toffee bars today.
Okay, first we're going to start with butter. Normally it's 3/4 cups, but for the restaurant we double it, so it's 1.5 cups. Put that in the bowl. Then brown sugar. Again, it's 3/4 cups, but it's 1.5 cups today. And you mix it. Mix it till the butter and the brown sugar are creamy. Okay, so now the butter and the brown sugar have been incorporated. You can see it's a lighter color, creamier. We add egg yolk to this. I have 2 egg yolks. Again, it's only one for normal recipes. Just the yolk, not the white, so you got to separate them. Done. Now we're going to add the flour. This is normally 1.5 cups, but we've got 3 again because it's doubled for the restaurant. And make sure you don't turn this all the way up, otherwise it'll go everywhere. Right, Abby?
I am fine. I've done that before.
No, never. Increase your speed so it gets all blended. And this is just your base for the toffee bars. It's very simple. You don't need baking soda or anything. Just flour, brown sugar, and eggs. Now we're ready to put it in the pan. A large cookie sheet and greased it. At home it would be a 9x13 cookie pan. It's easier to do it on these pans rather than the deep tall pans to cut them. Make sure you wash your hands before you go into the oven. And they're going to look just like that, flatten them down. It's going to go in for, at 350 for about 20 minutes. Alright, next we're doing the filling, the main toffee part. And this is condensed milk. Recipe calls for 1 14-ounce can. This is 2, doubled it. This is the 14-ounce can of sweet condensed milk. Put this on the stove on a medium-high heat with butter. 1 tablespoon of butter goes in. And you cook this over medium-high heat until it becomes kind of a golden bubbly and gets thicker. So you kind of have to sit at the stove with this and stir it constantly. You don't want to scorch the bottom. It will scorch if you're not stirring it. So you always keep this constantly stirring. So we do this while the bars crust is cooking. Okay, so now it's starting to come up to a bubble. As you can see, it's a little bubbly. I'm continually stirring it so it does not scorch and making sure to scrape down the sides. Let it bubble like this for about 2 minutes, and then we add vanilla. It says 1 teaspoon of vanilla on the recipe, but I never listen to recipes. I would do 3 teaspoons. And that's 3. And remove it from the heat when you add vanilla. And now we just set this aside until the crust is ready to come out and you pour it over the... Alright, so now the bars. The crust has been cooked. They're a nice golden brown color, like golden brown. The toffee is ready. It's on the stove here. Just pour that over the top. on, you spread it. And then these are going to go back in the oven. Now it's going to cook shorter, about 10 minutes. Keep an eye on them because this top part will get brown and bubbly, and you don't want to overcook it. So put them back in, about 10 minutes, and they should be ready.
This is what she does.
Alright, the bars are bubbly. They are done. Now comes the good part. Generally, you add a bag of chocolate chips. This is about 3 cups to their stuff, to their all of these. Or actually 4, so. And lots of chocolate going on top. And put it back in the oven until the chocolate chips have a glazy base. We're going to put the bars back in just for 1 minute so that the chocolate chips are nice, silky, shiny color. So they get melty. They're silky, shiny, and smooth. Alright, spread them out. Okay, last part. Sprinkle toffee on the top of the bars after you spread out the chocolate. You can use as much as you want. I generally do about half of a bag of toffee. And the neat that part is these have to go in the fridge overnight to set up. And I recommend actually putting them in the fridge for about an hour and then taking them out and cutting them and putting them back in the fridge to set up. And then you're ready to serve.
All right, I have patiently waited 24 hours to sample the fabulous toffee bars that we made with Val of Karma Gifts, and we changed location, so we are actually at her shop, and there'll be some still pictures of the items that she has here for sale at her shop. So I am going to try these. Tastes wonderful.
Very good.
Thank you very much for making these for us.
You're welcome.